Alright guys, this is my first ever vlog that I'm not like preparing a script for, and I'm just talking off the top of my head. I've got a list of dot points that I want to cover. The kind of structure that I've got is I've got successes, and then I've got kind of challenges that I'm going through, future opportunities, and the dangers from those. Let's talk about successes. Things are going well. I've actually started doing marketing for the speaking business. So I've created a brand called Speaking Volumes, and Morgan, my girlfriend, she actually thought up this name. It's a fantastic name because it's like I'm loud on stage, and I think it works really well. That name works really well for a speaking business, for a training company. So that's really awesome. I guess the progress in that direction has it's been leaps and bounds in the progression of, you know, working on the website, working on having Kartra again. You know, I just got a Kartra account again, creating lyrics for a song. I've actually worked on a song, you know, the song Name Sucker, and we're creating like a parody of that, and it's called Speaker. And so just working on a song for that, it's like a marketing strategy, like creating a parody song. We've got an about us. I've got an about me video on my website that I've just filmed today, but I want to refilm that because it's not terribly great, because I was reading from a script, reading sentence by sentence, and I need to get better at just speaking to the camera. And before, in the past, I actually had a teleprompter, and now I want to actually not use a teleprompter. I just want to be able to just speak to the camera just off the top of my head and just talk. So all in all, the progress in the business has been going well. And you might be wondering, okay, what business? So speaking business. So I'm helping people with their speaking skills and presenting skills on stage and on video. So obviously I need to get better at just talking to a camera. That's going to be important. Another fantastic success is my ability to plan out the day and to plan out the week. So I do a lot of excellence planning. Very start of the day, what I do is I spend 20 minutes, 15 minutes writing down a plan of what I'm going to do for the entire day. So I block out my time. I say, you know, between this hour, you know, I'm doing this. I usually have like 4, 5, 6 blocks a day, and some of those blocks might be administrative tasks. But at least four of those blocks I'll be working on the business, working on marketing, working on improving the business, like all sorts of things. So having a plan at the very start of the day, and also planning the week. I've been doing a lot of that now, and it's going really, really well. Yeah, and today is the very first vlog where I document my journey. So I'm just going, you know, no script, just talking. So this is, again, for me to practice speaking in front of a camera, which I'm used to, and usually I have a script, but now I'm just kind of just talking without a script. Yeah, the other thing that has been going well with the website side of things is I'm working on a lead magnet, and this lead magnet is about, it's a speaking warm-up routine. So before you do a presentation, before you're doing a speaking engagement, before you get on video, there's I don't know how long it'll be exactly, but 15, 20 minutes is what I'm thinking, right? 20 minutes warm-up routine. So in this warm-up routine, there's going to be a cold shower. You do a cold shower, do vocal warm-ups, you do energy taps on your body, you do some yoga, energizing yoga routine, you do you know, drinking water, little water, avoiding certain foods, and also before you get on the stage, making sure that you look around the room, get used to the room, get used to the stage, so you can maximize the use of your stage. And the other thing is also to connect with the audience. So energetically connect the audience. That's only when the audience is there. So you only do that when the audience is present. So yeah, that lead magnet I've been working on. So this is the first time I'm working on a lead magnet that has an audio as well. I've created lead magnets in the past, but this one will be a proper one with audio as well. The other thing that has been going really well is my ability to to follow through on the plan that I set every single day. So I have a plan and then I execute. So I have breaks in between. So I schedule like 15-minute break in between my blocks. So my block is like 55 minutes. So work 55 minutes, then I break 15 minutes. I might be stretching, drinking water, tapping my body, and making sure that I recuperate, rejuvenate, and prepare for the next block. And at the start of the block, I also visualize my success. So I visualize myself completing what I want to do in that block, and I see myself completing with success. And that will help me accelerate actually getting the result I want out of the block. Another amazing thing that has been going really well is I've been doing intermittent fasting recently. So in the past few weeks, I've been starting intermittent fasting, which is basically fasting for, I've been doing a lot of the 16-8 method, and that's basically fasting for 16 hours and then eating your meals within an 8-hour window. But in the past week or so, I think it's been at least a week now, I've been doing 1 meal a day. So 1 meal a day is when you eat all your meals within an hour. So I've been, in the past week or so, at the very start of doing OMAD, I was planning to eat at 5 o'clock. So I would work and work the whole day, morning, afternoon, and then I would start eating at 8 o'clock and I would finish eating around 6:30, 7, which is not an hour, but you know, I need to eat like food. So I had a 2-hour window, 1-hour window where I would eat. But now, after doing a lot of experimenting with the OMAD diet, what I've done is I've moved it to 3 o'clock, or around 3:30, because I found that when I go to sleep, my sleep is not as deep. When I eat later in the day, I eat at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, you know, I'm still digesting a lot of the food. So when I sleep, my sleep is not as deep. So that's why I'm moving the eating time to 3:30, and I find that's helped a lot. And the past few days and week, I've also looked at what makes me different as a speaker, because there's a lot of speakers out there, and so what makes me different is my focus on energy. Because in my personal life, I am very much researching a lot of ways to increase energy. I do a lot of yoga. I do yoga every day. I do cold showers. I do energy taps on the body. I do half green smoothies. I do a lot of things that help boost my energy, because when I'm on stage, I'm very energetic, and it's very different to my actual normal persona, like day to day. So that's very much how I'm different. Okay, challenges. Time to be vulnerable. So I've had a lot of challenges as well getting to the stage, and one thing that I always struggle with is a pattern of mine is I tend to make a lot of strides, make a lot of progress, and then what happens is I self-sabotage. So what I end up doing is I go into like courses, books, and I just over research, and I just do a lot of courses, and I get lost in detail, and that's something that I always struggle with. And I feel like whenever I get self-conscious, or I'm feeling like I'm not good enough, I end up over-researching, learning all this stuff to feel better about myself. It's kind of like I need to learn more to be able to gain some self-worth. I don't know, some of you might experience that. I don't know if some of you experience that yourself, but certainly for me. And one thing that I really discovered when I was talking to my girlfriend Morgan was that when I'm working normally, I'm, you know, getting heaps done, I'm making huge progress, you know, I'm getting huge results from the time that I have, you know, 20% of the time making 80% of the result, you know, a lot of progress with the stuff that I'm doing. But then when I'm researching, when I'm going through courses, like it's like 80% of the time I'm getting like 20% of the result. So I'm spending all this time researching, learning stuff, and you know, it's getting that I'm only getting a little bit of progress, and I think I'm getting a lot, and I think I'm, you know, going the right direction, like learning all this stuff, but it's just bogging me down, because in reality, I actually know a lot. I've got a lot of marketing experience, I've got a lot of speaking experience, and I just need to trust myself. I just need to trust myself that I know stuff, and that I just need to apply. I just need to go out there and just do it and just make progress. And for me, like over learning, like getting lost in the detail, researching, learning courses, I need to stop doing that and just like start doing stuff. Another thing that I tend to do is I tend to stress myself a lot. I worry a lot. What I do is I create a deadline of I need to create this video or meet this deadline to finish the website. And for me, like today is like the 15th of January, and my deadline for finishing the website is on the 17th. So I create this deadline, and you know, I'm stressing myself over it, but actually, you know, no one knows about the website anyway. So let's just move the deadline further back, because I need more time. I'm making a lot of progress. There's a lot of stuff that goes into the website, especially to the level that I want it to be at. I want it to be a good website, and I also was working on the logo today, working on a lot of things, right? So it's okay for me to just say, well, you know, I'm not ready. It's okay, don't worry, don't stress too much, just move it back, and that's what I'm gonna do. So at the moment, I'm gonna set the deadline to the 23rd of September. That's the current deadline for my website. And I would just really like to also thank my girlfriend Morgan, because without her, I don't think I would be where I am today. I would be really stuck. I wouldn't have started this vlogging thing with, you know, recording my progress. This is all like a Gary V thing as well. You know, you're recording the progress, you're recording your journey, and you know, there's multiple wins of why I'm doing this. You know, I'm getting practice doing, you know, doing videos, and I'm getting practice being, you know, speaking without a script. And it's also great marketing because you're recording your journey. Other people might want to know about what you've been through. So the other challenge that we have is financial. So we're currently just running off our savings at the moment. We're not working, and we've got savings to last us quite a while because we are house sitting. And you know, I was stressing over, okay, we're gonna run out of, you know, money soon. We're gonna run out of money soon. But we do have money to last us quite a bit. We're house sitting, which means we're looking after people's houses. We don't pay rent. And at the moment we're in Port Melbourne. So this is like our shot. This is our shot, and we're gonna make it. And also we're working on Morgan's business. So hopefully that will generate income as well. And so this is like it's like a challenge to be able to make the money within the time that we need to make money in. So that's a challenge, but it's also cool in a way. It's like a game. The one last final thing I'd like to talk about is opportunities and dangers. My big goal by the end of the year is to have an online business where it's independent of working for anyone else. I'm working for myself, working for clients, creating income through courses. I would like to have an online course helping people with speaking skills. In the future, I'd like to have all sorts of online courses. So I'd like to travel everywhere with my girlfriend and be able to rent. We've been house sitting for like 3 years. So, you know, living rent free for 3 years, but we do want to have our own place where we have all our stuff all in one place. So ideally, if we could rent, that would be amazing. And also having just being able to live in one place, lots of benefits to that, obviously. So the biggest challenge with regards to that goal is self-sabotage. So it's being accountable. You know, my girlfriend's gonna keep me accountable. I'm gonna do these every day, and we'll see how we go. So that's the end of the first vlog.